Jaynee, and this is my workroom. Boy, oh boy, it's a busy room. Um, I am a spiritual medium. That means that I talk to spirits and I call them. If you are a person who lost a loved one and you would like to speak to them, I can help. I can get them and channel whatever it whatever their answers are, whatever they want to say to you. I can tell you. Let's see, I got notes. Um, on here, I will answer your questions for free anytime I'm on. You can chat with me and ask me. I will do my best. Let's see. Uh, I mentioned I call spirits. I am a spiritual medium. Um, let's see. During November and December, it's $25 for an hour. Uh, but if you can't afford it, I do it for free. That's it. Um, and if you're not happy, I will return your money. Um, it's on PayPal, and it's easy to return it if you're not happy. So far, everybody's been happy and been very happy, especially the parents who lost children to addiction. Um, it's a tremendously difficult thing, and it seems to bring people a boatload of peace. So I can do that. Let's see. In December and probably January, I will be studying um, past and future lives. I will be able to do that. Um, I can get a lot of information for you, but that is something I will be studying and be able to help with. I personally am very interested in that. I want to know about my grandchildren and my grandparents, great grandparents, great great grandparents. I don't know about you, but I want to know. So I will be glad to help you know. Um, let's see. I am a painter. I'm a classically trained fine painter, fine artist. I studied at the Pennsylvania Academy of Fine Arts, and before that at Fleischer, and I've painted in oils since I was a kid, really. Um, I didn't expect to do this. I always saw stuff, and I saw an apparition, and then I see spirits occasionally. I, I'm just a person who doesn't get upset. Um, I always heard things, spirits calling and talking to me. Never thought anything of it, but it turned out that the my guides wanted me to do this, especially for parents of children who died of drug addiction. So I don't know really how they did it, but they started, giving me information about how to, like, what to do, and very interesting how kind of suddenly you start knowing stuff, and it's, it's pretty neat. It's really neat. I didn't expect it. I thought I would just paint for the rest of my life. I love to do that. Um, and uh, now the spirits come to me and tell me what they want painted. My great grandfather came. He died in 1903. Um, let's see. My friend who passed away came with her two dogs, um, both of whom scared the crap out of me. But I used to carry dog biscuits, so they both liked. Oops. Uh-oh. They both liked me, and they came. And the Rottweiler, it was a Rottweiler and a Doberman. The Rottweiler came up and licked my face. So yeah, I remember her, and she was a great dog. She was really, my friend was a really terrific dog trainer. And the Rottweiler, not the Rottweiler, the Doberman was actually the guard dog at her husband's business. So he wasn't like a house dog, but she loved him and took care of him. She just loved dogs. So he was there, and she asked me to paint her, and I have been. Um, I'm happy to show you my paintings there on Flickr.com, Painter Jane. Um, that one's not there because it's not done. I take a long time. I really love painting them, but I paint, make mistakes, go back, change it, go back, paint some more, stop, go back. I painted my let's see, my father, no, not my father, my that's another one, my father's foster brother that wants to paint it, but my mother's oldest sibling. She was one of 10, the youngest one of 10. And he he turned out to be a gay man from who had to run away in and live someplace other than Philadelphia, where I grew up, lived most of my life. Um, and at the turn of the century, of the 20th century, that was a dangerous place to be, and to be a gay man. You could be arrested for it. So he took off and became a dancer, dressed up, and was an early, what do you call it? I can't remember what you call it. But in those days, they had to wear they could dance and do an act, but they had to wear a wig, a women's wig, and at the end of the performance, they had to whip it off and show they were men. Like that was okay, and it was acceptable. So he was in Cuba and the Caribbean, and in my head, he loved to he loved fabric and costuming, and I've been seeing him for quite a long time. And when I was a kid, I used to love to draw women's dresses. It was from my uncle. Um, anyway, I've been painting all my life, and now I am doing this. I still paint, but the first one was my uncle's sort of alter ego, and the hairstyles that he liked from the 40s, and the shoes that he liked from also like 1942 and 43. Um, I do love that. I really love that. I love the fact that they come and do that. So when I'm on here, I hope you can ignore the clothes and the wigs. I've got the wigs. Eventually, I'll put them away because I do still have hair, obviously, and I am an older lady, and your hair gets thin. Yeah, it's not so much fun. I liked white hair. Uh, it was blonde for a long time, but I don't feel like doing anything with it. Um, so if you would, if you want to contact me, and I'm on here, I'm planning to be on here Wednesday nights at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. You can chat me and tell me whatever question you have, and I will answer it the best I can. Um, I have my 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 clients still contact me, and you can. You can contact me through Painter Jane, PainterJayn as in Nancy E, just one E on that, at gmail.com, or Spiritsbyjaynee at gmail.com. You get older, uh, the words, like they really don't. A lot of times I have to use alternate words because I forget them. And no, we're not automatically senile. And if we forget a word, we're not senile. Um, my head is still the same as it was, except I do forget unnecessary information, stuff that I feel is unnecessary, and or that I can get otherwise, and whatever, you know. Uh, okay, I really don't have anything else to say, but if you want me to to find or to talk to a spirit for you. You want to talk to them. You want to talk and you want to know what they have to say, how they feel, what are they doing. I do it, you know. They can give their opinion on what you're doing, um, how to deal with things, what they want you to do. I have a client who has problems with family, and she asked me about what her father, her mother wanted her to do. That's really easy, and it's fast, and it doesn't involve another 25 bucks. Um, I don't know what else to tell you, but ask me questions. I'll tell you. I'll tell you how to talk to your parents. If you want to talk to a loved one, you don't know how to do it. You don't know what to do. How are you going to get answers? Well, it's really easy, but you have to have patience. What you do is just talk to them out loud. It's like a loudspeaker for them. Their time is much faster than ours, but they hear you. When you talk, they hear you and they come. So if it's your son John who died of an overdose, you just call him, just talk to him on the ceiling. John, hey, come here. I want to talk to you. And you just talk to them. Now, you won't hear from them right away, or you won't recognize how they're talking to you. They may answer you by just dropping pennies, dropping nickels, dropping dollars, leaving a feather somewhere, and then again, and then you see R's on every what do you call it? Thing on the cars, the back of the car, the thing, whatever you call it. You know what I'm talking about, the back of cars. Um, or like, I don't know, what you just recognize, oh my God, I've been seeing twos all day. What is this? I saw twos yesterday. I saw three of them. I see two today. Oh my goodness, it's John. That's it. That the answer they're trying to tell you, we hear you. Um, I was talking to my great grandfather. I told you he died in 1903, and you know, um, I was talking to him. Blah 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 blah. Talking to the ceiling. It took me a long time talking to the ceiling. Just talk like you're having a conversation with somebody who you're not really hearing the answers, but you're making them up for yourself. And whatever you think, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what you think they're answering. Who cares? So you keep on talking. Well, then eventually, my great grandfather started to send me images. Maybe he was sending me stuff before, and I didn't pick it up because I just didn't. But I finally did. He started sending me and let me know. Uh, he and his family, when he first came here from London, and he was a hackney, which doesn't mean anything really, but he came here with two brothers. One wanted to fight for the Union in the Civil War. Whoopee. Okay. Um, he did, and the other brother had the whole family wrapping cigars too. So my grandfather sent me a picture of a cigar with a cigar ring. Well, I thought he was sending me a picture of a finger with a ring, and I thought, oh, that's really nice. Uh, nice. I knew it was from him. Finally, I realized later it really was a cigar. It just was lighter than, I don't know. I don't know tobacco. I don't even smoke. Um, then he started answering me, sending me images. Never sent me. Let me think. Never sent me anything that other than images. My cousin, who was like my brother, passed away. He does a different thing. He will actually talk to me. I don't hear words, but I, I hear them in my head. And he used to send smoke, cigarette smoke. He smoked like a chimney, you know. And first he sent it in the car. My husband and I were driving, and the car filled up with cigarette smoke, and there was nobody around. There were no other cars around. Windows were closed. It was the winter. It was the Christmas period right after he died, and like looking at each other saying, maybe could that be Jarvis? Maybe. Then another time we were talking about him shortly after that, or before that, and his photograph and some books flew off of the fireplace, the top of the fireplace. And then another time I was looking at smoked smoked meats in a deli, and I was just surrounded by smoke, cigarette smoke. It's cherry. Um, and now I can sense him. But the thing is, they do answer you. And my great grandfather, I invited him to come with me when I flew out to see my brother, because my brother lives across the country, and he liked it. He really likes driving with me. His wife, my great grandmother, and he wants to be called Grandpa. So he's Grandpa. What does grandmother want to be called? Grandmother. She was different. She was taught to read and write by her mom when she was a kid with a whole bunch of other siblings. And my grandfather was not. He couldn't. So didn't stop him from later being an auctioneer. I don't know about his brother, and I don't know about the one that went out west, who fought in the army, and I don't know what else. I don't know what happened to him later. Um, the name was Levi. He didn't do Levi jeans, though. I guarantee you. No. Um, they may have been smart, but it was a Y at the end. Excuse me. I caught a cold from my granddaughter. It's now getting better. Um, that's it. I don't know what else to tell you, but people always want to know how to do it, how to contact their mothers, sons, children, brothers, and all that. And it's not hard. It really isn't. It just takes patience. And if you want to shortcut it, just contact me, and I will be there to help. Um, I will get back to you next. Let's see. Oops, I have to have surgery. Um, my shoulder is broken, and I fell, and this is something old people are not supposed to do. You're supposed to be really careful, not fall, but I did, and I'm not sure that I can be here next Wednesday. I think I need to take off, and so the week after I will be here. Have your questions ready. I will answer them, or I'll get on and probably say the same thing again. Um, it is Spirits by Jaynee. Jaynee is J-Y. No, it isn't. It's Jayne as in Nancy, E-E, and ignore the room. It's kind of like a closet. Um, it's not a room that is open. Well, it's not a room that I invite people to come into, but so I don't worry about it. Uh, I share it with our upstairs cat. Uh, she came from our son who thought she was going to pass away 3 years ago. She's our hospice cat. She's doing really well. And we have two other cats and a dog who is a wonderful dog. Um, I will talk about her next time. We're about animals, and I can talk to you about talking to animals. I know how to do that, and it's not hard either. So, uh, write to me, and I will be happy. Thank you very much for watching. Have a good week. Oh, have a good week and a lovely Thanksgiving. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.